Welcome to Coupleology with Dr. Rhoberta Shaler, the relationship help doctor. Dr. Shaler created Coupleology to give you insights and ideas for healthy merging and converging as a couple. Drawing on her work with couples worldwide, she offers you skills and new approaches for creating the blame-free, game-free, non-manipulative relationship you want. The one where you really are best friends, lovers, and partners. Here's Dr. Rhoberta Shaler.
I'm Dr. Rhoberta Shaler, the relationship help doctor. Today I want to speak about something that could be very difficult in your life, and you'll recognize it right away if that's the case. I'm talking about the difference between difficult people and perennially difficult people. Difficult people are having a bad day, a bad moment, a bad hour, a bad week, and you know what causes it. You know that it's quite justifiable. Maybe things aren't going well for them. Maybe they're under a great deal of stress. Maybe they've just had a very difficult event or situation. And so you understand and you hopefully make allowances for that. But perennially difficult people are those people who have to win no matter what. They are going to make you wrong. They are not going to accept any responsibility for the things that they do or don't do. And they are always going to find a way to make it your fault. Is this beginning to ring a few bells? Because if it is, that's why I'm making this video for you today. You need to be able to distinguish between difficult people and perennially difficult people. And what we call these perennially difficult people are high conflict people. They're always creating conflict around them. And if you happen to meet one of these people and you happen to fall in love with them, don't beat yourself up for that if you're having a difficult time, because they are very good at drawing you in. They're mysterious, they're intriguing, even seductive. And it's not that they're doing this all consciously, endeavoring to do this. This is how they have learned to survive in the world, by things that have happened to them when they're younger. And yes, we can understand that those things that happen when they are younger causing them difficult situations today. But that is not something that you can do anything about. So what you have to learn to do is to do something about the way you behave in a relationship with a perennially difficult person, a high conflict person. So perhaps you have already married this person. And this is when the veil comes down and you start to see the patterns. And in the beginning you start to think, oh, what about me? Am I not doing very well? Am I not responsive? Am I not taking care of them? Could I nurture them more? Could I do more for them? There must be a way to satisfy them. There must be a way to please them. Let me figure it out. And there isn't. Because every time you do something, it may help for a little while, and then they'll want more. Beginning to sound familiar? You may be with a high conflict person. And you can figure that out quickly by looking at the 12 traits on the homepage of my website at highconflictmanagement.com. But what do you do if you're in relationship with a high conflict person? Maybe you already have children with this person. Or maybe you have had enough and you're endeavoring to divorce this person. What I know for sure from working with all my clients is if you're endeavoring to divorce a high conflict person, you're going to be in what I call the never-ending divorce. I've had clients where they've been divorced for 12 years and they are still getting 10 to 15 emails a day from their former spouse, who is now married to somebody else, but just simply cannot let you go. So these things happen. And if it's beginning to ring a bell for you, let me give you a couple of hints as to what to do. You cannot make it right, and you cannot be right with these people. So what you have to do is be strategic. Now I know that in all the personal growth work I do with people and endeavor to have healthy relationships, we talk so much, and I talk so much about being authentic. Being true to your values and your vision and your beliefs and your purpose. But I have to tell you that when you're dealing with a high conflict person, it may be more important to be strategic than to be authentic. Because there is no way that you are going to have an equal and fair relationship with a high conflict person. So be strategic. You've got to look at the patterns and you've got to work with them. You've got to be assertive. You've got to know what's okay with you and what's not okay with you. You need to have high boundaries. And in most relationships, I'm hoping that people are going to share their feelings more than they do in any other relationship. That they're going to be with that one person where they're safe and they can trust and respect and be honest. And they can actually have that experience of intimate communication and let somebody really see them. When you're in a relationship with a high conflict person, I'm sorry, but you really have to keep your feelings to yourself. What you're doing is giving them fodder. You're giving them ammunition to use against you. I know that sounds awful, but it's true. And that's why I say you must be strategic. And you also have to know another piece of downer information. It's not going to get any better. It's not going to do anything. So you have to be ready to know that this will continue and it could get worse. So take some steps. My specialty is working with the partners of high conflict people. So if you need information, be sure to contact me. Let's work together. I have clients all over the world through the magic of the internet and here in Escondido, California in person. So let's talk soon if you happen to recognize that you're in relationship with a high conflict person. And be sure to visit me at coupleology.com.
Wow, that's great information. Dr. Shaler hopes you heard just what you needed today. These valuable insights, skills, and shifts can help you move your relationship from acceptable to exceptional. You can get more help right away at coupleology.com. Subscribe to her newsletter, podcast, and blog. Visit coupleology.com now. Until next time, Dr. Rhoberta Shaler, the Relationship Help Doctor, reminds you to look at yourself and your partner with kind eyes, a warm heart, and an open mind, and say, I choose you.